Hello, Mana here, and welcome back for part 3 of the Thaumaturge. Picking up here, having just got off the train with Rasputin here in Warsaw, and it is September 7th, 1905, if I remember correctly. And yeah, just gonna get straight into things. We have new places to explore. We have to attend our father's funeral, so there is that. But yeah, we wrapped up chapter 1, or the prologue, whichever it's actually called. It was prologue in the game, chapter 1 Steam achievements. But yeah, where are we at here? Yeah, we wrapped up things with Vesna, which turned out she killed her father, but he seemed like he was a drunk and an abusive piece of shit, so, you know, not the worst thing that could happen. But yeah, we kind of resolved things with her. She can't go back to the town, but her husband calmed down and they've gone off together, so hopefully things will be okay there. We do still have a few conclusions that are not concluded from back there, so I don't know if we will be going back there or not, because I said, like last time, I played very thoroughly, I thought, but there's still a few things that are open here, so I don't know, maybe we'll get dragged back to that village for some reason, which yeah, I can't imagine why. It feels like it was very self-contained in that, but yeah, it did seem like I must have, well, I don't think I missed something, but there's still stuff going on there, like with the wise woman. There was still two dialogue options with her, so. And yeah, it wouldn't be crazy if I missed one little thing, but there's multiple things, so yeah, I don't know. We have 2 points still. Gonna hold off putting them in, I think. Unless any of these are really good. What was it? Makes every attack on the enemy deal maximum possible damage. Yeah, that sounds like fine-ish. Because most of our like skills don't have a wide range. 5 to 6, 11 to 14, 23 to 24, so like, you know, it's fine, but not a big deal. Gives a 60% chance slowing the enemy's actions. That could be not bad. Increase the damage from the salutors next by 50%, which that actually is nice. Because yeah, I was thinking of a couple of these skills when I first read them last time because of the cast thing, but yeah, like adding just that to an attack we're doing, giving a 50% chance to increase the damage for salutor, like that's pretty good. Makes you lose focus instead of damage with a 4-to-1 ratio. Which, that doesn't sound great. Like, that feels like a real, like, an emergency thing. So I don't know about that one. But, yeah. We're here with Rasputin. I'm not sure where he is, over this way somewhere, I think. Seems like he's gonna be our buddy for the game. I don't know. I kind of hope so, because I like him, and I don't know, it's nice having like a party member, even though it's not set up exactly like that. But yeah, we have our father's funeral to attend, which is unfortunate. Actually, maybe we'll be able to see our sister, which I was still kind of saying wrong last time. I was saying, because originally I went with what did I say? Lygia, and then I went with Lygia, but it's more like Lygia. Yeah, Lygia. So hopefully I'll get that correct. Yeah, I guess we'll wander around. Hope you're all doing well, and thank you very much for watching. Let's get to it.
When people unite, empires fall.
That's true. I can never catch a streetcar. I think I must be lost. The city's getting crowded and stuffy. I can never catch a streetcar. Okay, yeah. I think a lot of the random dialogue's not that important. Still watch out for it, but there's a fair few repeats with just the random street peoples. What did you say? I didn't catch it. Where's old Raspi at? Okay, this is just, okay, there's not much to this area then. Didn't see anything to examine. Yeah, we really don't want to miss those. Every little thing we can find is XP and also like content, so, you know, like lore and world building stuff, so both good. What was it I wanted? Oh my, did that give as much XP as it just looked like? Nice. The Daily Courier, the latest news. The Chief of Police of the City of Warsaw hereby informs the general public that, in connection with their Majesty's visit, the number of units patrolling the streets on this day will be doubled. In particular, constables will look out for groups of troublemakers that have been gathering more and more recently near major thoroughfares to protect against the thaumaturges and demand that His Majesty officially condemn thaumaturges as charlatans And a menace to humanity. Oh, okay. This is the first we're kind of hearing about thaumaturges beyond ourselves. Okay, yesterday near Ramaska Street, the police arrested 15 people who protested loudly and disrupted traffic, demanding that thaumaturge be punished by death. The protesters were intoxicated and started a fight with the police until dispatched on the scene. Oh, nice. We've got 3 now. Yeah, okay, interesting. Because up until now, it hasn't been completely clear on what thaumaturges, like how they exist in the world. Like, is this kind of like, you know, magic? Like people have heard of them, or like in a old time sense. Like, is it, you know, magic or something? But like most people don't believe it, but some people have heard of it. Some people know the truth. But being in an actual paper is like a bit more significant. Where was that? Yeah. In particular, constables look out for the groups of troublemakers that have been gathering more and more recently near major thoroughfares to protest against thaumaturges and demand that His Majesty officially condemn thaumaturges as charlatans and menace to humanity. That is really significant, isn't it? So people are protesting against them. Like that's pretty significant. I don't know what to take from that yet. Because you think, like, are there thaumaturges? Is that actually quite a known thing? Are they in positions of power? Are they being used to suppress people? Like, because to the level of protest, given the error and everything going on, like, yeah, okay, very interesting. Oh, hello. That is a very white dress. You're hungry, eh? Got an odd job at the factory with kids, but still. Revolutionary leaflets. Brothers, the 11-hour workdays are killing us. Let's follow the example of the workers in German and English factories and fight to reduce them to 9 working hours. Join the strike. Put down your tools and join the fight for our future. Okay. How big's this area? Okay. A bit more of a look around. Snapping? Not sure where Raspi is, but... Menu. Oh god. Reference? Somewhere? No. Kazdelanska. Restaurant menu. Borscht broth, fruit soup. Pottage with crayfish. Goose in jelly. Young turkey. Romaine lettuce. Pan-seared saffron milk cups. Cucumber salad. Compote, cream with chocolate, pears a la Otero, cup of green gages. Ooh, I like green gages. Mocha, black coffee, Luculaga, English porter, portioned caviar and snacks. That's, I mean, there's some variety. I have a husband, go away. Oh, aren't you special? Ooh, we're gonna watch for, like, some of them icons are quite small, aren't they? Like... Definitely could miss them. The Daily Courier. Tragedy on... Oh god. Tragedy on Marzalowska Street. Several people have died in a building collapse, including a respected Warsaw entrepreneur. Oh. Okay. Several people have died in a building collapse, including respected Warsaw entrepreneur Stanisław Szulski. No one seems to know the cause of the accident. Defective construction of the building or a deliberate attack. All we know is that it could not have been foreseen. Shock and awe. The tenement house was inhabited by 4 families. 3 of them are now in mourning after losing their loved ones. The Bugoswalskis lost their children. Mr. and Mrs. Grodecki lost their lives. And Franciszek Konsekolowski, the owner of a pram and linen factory warehouse, perished in the collapse. The case is being investigated by the police, while residents are advised caution when walking on the city streets. Okay, I wasn't expecting to see our father's name in the newspaper. And I've got that reference thing open so I can scroll for at least a couple of names. Not, because I would go with Stanislaw, which, yeah, Stanisław. Stanisław Szulski. But yeah, okay. Respected Warsaw entrepreneur. So he's like a known person around here then. But also a thaumaturge. The Warsaw Courier. The Majesties have arrived. When this issue of the Courier is in your hands, the ancient city of Warsaw will be receiving its most distinguished guests. His Majesty Nikolai II, the Emperor of all Russia, and the King of Poland and Grand Duke of Finland, and Her Royal Highness Tsarina Alexandra Fyodorovna will arrive in our city this afternoon. This will be the royal couple's first visit to Warsaw. On this long-awaited and joyous occasion, our city has taken up a festive appearance. Streets have been adorned with festoons of flowers and greenery, and the entire area that the royal procession will pass through is filled with crowds of people wishing to pay homage to their majesties on behalf of Warsaw and all the kingdom. And with that vow of loyal allegiance, Polish hearts send to the throne a quiet echo of fervent desires and lasting comfort. These arise from His Majesty's words, who declared in his grand manifestos that his ultimate goal was to ensure the happiness of all his loyal subjects and to discern all his loyal subjects' needs. Those gracious words of the sovereign have become a source of comfort for the people of the Kingdom of Poland. In the name of that comfort, the Polish people under Russian rule are happy to greet His Majesty today, trusting their substantial needs will be recognized and ready for civic and public services. Okay. Learn a bit more about what's going on in the world. Some significant stuff going on, clearly. There is a lot of little odd things to read, isn't there? Anti-thaumaturge leaflets. Citizen, beware of thaumaturges who act in secret, plotting to bring down the economy and thus take complete control of our society. Let us protect our children from those degenerates waiting for the right moment to take control over the most innocent minds and souls. Let us get rid of those parasites. Recent research shows that thaumaturge brains are burned out from thoughts that go against nature, hence they cannot be treated equally to normal people. Let us act now before it is too late. Interesting. I've got rheumatism and scurvy. Something. So yeah, thaumaturge, yeah, okay. It's still unclear how many people, I guess, believe that thaumaturge is real, what they can do. Or maybe they just kind of know about them and don't know their powers, or... But also, my back hurts from these barrels and herring, and my eyes won't stop running from the salt. I mean, you could understand where people are coming from. Well, they're getting a bit weird about it, obviously, but in the sense that we can literally manipulate people's minds. It's not just we have access to oop here. We can, influence people in pretty significant ways, so, power, politics, and thaumaturges, there's maybe a worrying mix between those. The Country Weekly Magazine. Change of Warsaw's Governor General. Today, the Supreme Order of August 28 was announced. The Governor General of Warsaw, Commander of the Warsaw Military District, Adjutant General Markusmovich, will be released from his current duties while retaining the title of Adjutant General. He will be replaced by his second-in-command, Adjutant General Scalon. I see. I got rheumatism and scurvy and I never left Warsaw. Wanted notice. To all police station chiefs of Warsaw, beware of Aborikry Niedzik, leader of the Shivs gang. Recently seen in Wierzbowa Street. Hair blonde, eyes blue, face round, stature sizable. Distinctive marks. Dark circles under his eyes, signifying exceptional anger. He's a thief and murderer, particularly active in Schroedomierce area. Whoever notifies the authorities of his whereabouts or contributes to his apprehension shall be rewarded. Man, I love the authentic names, but it is really hard to know how to pronounce a lot of these. But I do appreciate the authenticity of it. Alright, let me zip around and see if there's anything else. Okay, looks like that was everything. So many hours without sleep. Unless that last safecracker was just a dream. Act 1. The City That Does Not Forget.
Why such a crowd?
The circus has come to town.
These are troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers. Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald, this demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw, Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
A butcher.
Not a popular guy, I presume.
I see you ain't from here. That swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Before and after execution.
Ay.
Warsaw! The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None! Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocators.
He sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me. Are you Polish?
Maybe? I think we are, right? Yeah. Pretty sure he said he was from... Wait, no. I don't remember. Okay, the option... Okay, I'm assuming so.
Yes, I feel Polish. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa! Время террора закончилось.
Иди нахуй!
My first decision as Governor General of Warsaw. Arrestować.
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samoobladanie, Polyaki. We want that rebel. The loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
Did she... yeah, it sounded like she dropped something. A proud answer. It not only draws from your floor of pride's level, but will also feed even more. Say you think she took you for one of her lackeys. I mean... yeah, these choices I'm conflicted about still. Because... I assume we want to feed these because they're the way we connect to the salutors, right? But I kind of want to kneel to go along with it. I think we'll stick with the feeding until I know otherwise.
That seems more like a job for the servants, young lady.
Go ahead. Look down. Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
Maybe. And yeah, does it kind of seem like a lot of them, maybe they just kind of have the same result? But that makes me question, like, should we be feeding it? I'm kind of wondering if it's like, it feels like maybe I should, but in the end I'm going to like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Ask what she's suggesting.
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go.
Oh.
Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy.
That's so Actually, that's an interesting point too. Shouldn't we like have our book like inside our jacket or something? I mean, I guess maybe most people don't know, but I remember like back where we were previously in the prologue, there was people who like mentioned about that book, like what the random street people who repeat stuff, like, but there was some like thing like it was odd that we had a book. So if thaumaturges aren't so popular, probably not good to have a book like that just sitting on our waist. Ask who she is.
Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
I suppose. Say you could have handed her in.
For instance, I could disclose to a soldier that you came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake.
Well, since you asked so nicely,
Fair point, fair point.
I'm going to take a look around.
Okay. She's interesting. Her name's also easy to say. Request from a girl in trouble. Wanda, who I met during the kettling incident, wants me to help her inconspicuously escape. It's like Wanda, right? Wait, Wanda? It's like between a V and a W. Either way, lots simpler than some of the stuff I've been dealing with.
You still haven't squealed on me?
I'm going to take a look around.
Okay, nothing else to chat with there yet. We got those guys. Any other little things?
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
That's not ideal. Oh yeah, so I think what I said last time about the colors is correct, and if that is true, I feel like maybe that should have been mentioned somewhere at the beginning of the game or something. I don't know. Actually, maybe it is in the journal in one of the basic ones. I don't know, because yeah, it seems like the yellow ones progress the conversation, and you can only choose one of them. Whereas if there's other white options, you can use those, and it'll circle back to the yellow or orangey, whatever color you call this. Ask if he wants bloodshed here.
Do you realize blood is about to be spilled? And that it might be mine? Fuck off!
Okay. Workers leader. The workers leader is a charismatic man whose words greatly move the crowd. He will not keep quiet even if it means ending up in a cell.
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
Oh, we can do it again though. Offer your help in the fight.
I was trying to keep from dragging ordinary people into the fight. They won't expect us to strike first. How many are coming with us?
Let's see for ourselves.
Did we start something? Oh, okay. Kind of wanted to talk to them others before making a mess of things. Okay, well we might go with that option because that could be good. But we might get XP talking to these, so I want to check these guys first. Let us throw a manual save.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment. To arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Gospodi will be home in November.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get this situation resolved.
Back off, Polyak, or we'll start shooting. Понятно? Scrum! Давай.
Gendarme readiness. Is it gendarmes? Gendarmes? Are ready to pacify the crowd. They won't hesitate to arrest those who draw their attention. Oh, interesting. How does... Yes, some of these options really... I don't understand. Making me just think back to the wise woman, like... Because there's nothing here we can possibly have observed to get these. Well, I invoke my last name.
Sergeant, I didn't want to do this, but my name is Viktor Shulsky.
Shulsky or Smolsky, I don't care.
We'll make an example of you for the rest of these bastards.
Oh. Okay, I guess we ended up in a fight anyway. But yeah, I don't know how you can possibly get those dialogue options. There's nothing else we could have done before this. Like... I mean... I was thinking like maybe they could be attached to, like a floor or something? But you can't have the floors by now, so... Unless it's like a new game plus where you can start with your floors, maybe? Because that does seem like a really curious thing, like I'm just gonna try not to overthink it, but yeah, I don't know, that seems odd. Also, yeah, we seem to be in a worse position now. So maybe we should have just went with the other one, because then we'd have someone to fight with. Alright, we'll just kind of go with this and hope for the best. Selecting yourself or a salutor. Summoning another salutor. You can summon another salutor anytime. A green frame around the salutor's image means they're exceptionally effective in a fight with a given enemy. Read the description of the salutor to find out why they'll be useful. Okay. So... Enemy reinforcements on the way, not good. Wait, so how do we... Oh, I see. Suggested Upir. Focus deprivation will be more effective against this enemy. Okay. Yeah, we would have had someone else to fight with us if we went the other way, but that's fine. We will... I'll make it work. Still curious about those dialogue options in the back of my head. I can't help overthink things, you know? But it just seems odd. Could be the New Game Plus thing though. That would check out for the Wise Woman as well, potentially. Although there was still some conclusion we hadn't drawn in that area though, so... But this one though, definitely wasn't anything else we could have found. So... Yeah, don't know. What are we... Oh right, we need to do one more, don't we? Oh, that suffering would be good. Let's add the suffering thing to you. And then Upir can take care of the last bit of focus on him. Yeah, that works. Okay. So let us concussion you, which if we get the 60% thing, that'll be a one hit. Upir, you've got 6 of the focus, so do we want to still work on getting that down, or should we just go damage? I might go damage. Damn, it's really hoping for that 60%. Oh, we should have went Upir on him as well, because then you just would have went him if it didn't, Yeah, I didn't think that through. It's alright though. Oof. Not ideal. Yeah, make sure we get this guy down. 16 health is not great. You got 12. As long as, oh, 11 to 14. Okay, that's... I go after them too, though. As long as we can survive one more attack, we'll be okay. Okay, that wasn't good. This happened last time. Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah. This is literally like deja vu. I'm gonna have to reread on Upier's attack. I don't know why he's not doing the damage it says. Let's go... Let's open that one. And we'll go with the other guy. I mean, if they're gonna fight us anyway, screw it. Why not? Okay, I talked to them and just went leave, so we got that observation. Ooh, that's yeah, so we have 3 of them. What else do we need, I wonder? There was no one else to talk to, was there? Oh. Oh, damn, I missed that. Wait, did I need to click? I thought we'd kind of covered that I didn't need to be clicking. Okay, maybe okay, we need to confirm this. Maybe you have to click once. Okay, we need to make sure, because this is going to be important going forward. Oh my god, do I need to click once? Oh. I did... Okay. I could have missed stuff in the prologue, I guess, then. But I was clicking all over the place anyway, wasn't I? So I wouldn't think I would have, but... Because I clicked all over, and we only went a couple places. But... That's significant. I guess probably because I was clicking so much, I revealed... Like, because it goes all around. So then I thought you didn't actually need to, because I was just seeing a lot of those, like, sparkle things. Oh, that makes me really curious now. But I still, I said, I was pretty thorough when I was clicking in the 3 locations we went, so... Yeah. Pistol bullets. Bullets that fell from under the woman's dress scattered on the pavement. Small bullets carry big emotions. Hope because they are meant to benefit the cause. Fear, which in these difficult times makes it way too even the hardiest of hearts, and determination, the companion of courage, without which it would be impossible to face reality. Each bullet was hidden in the nooks and crannies of the undergarments with care and precision. Just like the previous time and the time before that, this is nothing new for the person who took the risk. Police barrier. A police barrier meant to help with keeping order during the rally. The seemingly ordinary barrier carries the memory of a hand whose firm grip represents the determination of the one who controls it. It was the gendarme commander who set up the barrier, carrying in his heart a desire to return to the warmth of his home. All he needed was a scapegoat. I assume it's like gendarme? Yeah, I'm gonna have to, yeah. You have to just collapse them each time. Wait, wasn't there another one? Oh, sorry, my bad. Right, we reloaded, didn't we? So I didn't get the one from this guy. And okay, yep. I know things.
Do you realize?
Yep, right. Okay. That makes more sense.
Pardon?
I'll grab this one. And we can get a conclusion. Nice. The manhunt at the station. The sergeant wants to call it a day and go home as fast as possible. The manhunt entails a lot of work that he'd rather avoid. With a little nudge, he might settle for taking in the agitators and letting the rest go. The workers' leader is perfect for the role.
Back off, Polyak. or we'll start shooting. Paniatno? Skrom! Dawaj.
Aha. Yeah, so I just missed things. Oh, that makes me so curious about the previous area. I guess I could load a save and check. I won't make you guys go through that, but I could like quickly do it and just, you know, let you guys know if I find anything or something maybe. Right, hand Wanda over to him. I don't want to do that. Make the sergeant accuse the worker. Ooh, D2 option. I mean, probably better for us. I mean, we just got to town. We don't necessarily want to be like fighting like the police as much as I want the XP from it. But this is probably good too. Let's see what happens.
Достаточно. Should we go in and capture the worker who's mouthing off and let the rest go?
Da, sierżant. We can use anyone as an example.
Szagom marsz!
Goodbye.
You're welcome.
I wanted to thank you at our next meeting. We could use someone like you.
We? Meaning the people you were carrying ammunition for and who got you Dutch pomade for your hair.
You haven't just got pretty eyes, you know how to use them. Maybe you'll find time one day for some jam donuts at Burke Rotblitz's?
Maybe I will. Another meeting. Fearless Wanda, the smuggler of bullets, proposed a meeting at Burke Roblitz's. Wanda. The woman I met during the kettling incident was smuggling bullets in the nooks and crannies of her undergarments. Clearly it wasn't the first time she'd done that. Unfortunately, this time the garter didn't hold and the bullets fell onto the pavement. Maybe fate will have us cross paths again and we'll meet at Burke Roblitz's for jam donuts. Yeah, I like the fighting option, but that was probably a good way to go. Not ideal. But I mean, that guy was like, he was endangering everyone, right? Considering, you know, and if it's just him getting arrested, no one else, like, I can live with that. I would have went the other way if he didn't endanger everyone, but he kind of did pretty thoughtlessly. I mean, he may have had good reason for it. That guy, you know, I'm not on the side of the ones who are arresting, obviously, but he wasn't really being smart about that and could have got, like, yeah, a lot of people in danger. The only thing I do wish though is I wish we could track XP better still. Like, because I don't know if using that dialogue option gave XP. Because if it didn't, we're better off fighting purely for the XP, because XP equals more powers. So, it would be good to actually see that a little more. But yeah, I need to make sure I am clicking all about, apparently. I cannot believe, yeah.
What do we have here?
Oh my god, I did miss something. I didn't click in her house, or I mustn't have clicked there. Oh.
Let's take...
A hand-painted icon. I think this is Saint Thekla, the martyr. The wise woman's hands hover over the saint's head. They arrange themselves into gestures, subtle, pure as snowflakes. Words of the spell sparkle like stars and sincerely beseech heaven for protection. For a girl who suffers evil on earth, who suffers too much of it.
You've been going in...
Oh my god, I did. Accuse her of putting a curse on Vasily.
You cursed him, didn't you? Vesna's father. You put some hex on him, right?
A spell. I help people, yes. Vesna had a problem with her father, and believes in curses, spells, and hexes. Is that all? Because, like I said, I don't want to waste time and die here gabbing with you.
Oh, the eldest temper. Vasily had a dark side. A man who was a rock for the entire village became an abuser at home. He tortured Vesna for many years, turning her life into a nightmare. Elder Vasily. Vasily's death has left a mark on the entire village. People became violent and full of aggression, still full of terrible memories of the fire. On top of that, apparently, the Elder was not a crystalline figure, and someone in the village holds a deep grudge against him. I need to look into this. Oh, and that unlocks the final one.
Vesna came here for help, didn't she? Vasily drank and beat her, and no one did anything about it. So you put that curse of yours on him.
I even went to talk to him. How did you know that?
Admit that you're a thaumaturge? I mean, yeah, why not?
I am a thaumaturge.
You people's magic. That's something I've got no faith in.
Go on.
For me giving Vasily a piece of my mind, he took it out on Vesna.
And then her husband walked in and killed Vasily, and he's the one my salutor latched onto.
As for the second thing, could be. But it wasn't Luka that killed Vasily. It was Vesna.
Are you sure?
I was there. And until now, only 2 people knew what happened there. Vesna and me.
Don't be scared. I'll do my best to help you.
Then I think we have to talk to Vesna.
Oh, wow, okay. This is like actually potentially going to play things out a bit differently then. I don't know. It was Vesna who murdered her father. She did it in a fit of passion. Her husband had nothing to do with the Elder's death. Yeah, because we learned this before the fight. Originally, like when we actually went to confront Luka. Like there was that actual cutscene, like where he's like, wait, it was her or whatever, like, wait, it was you or something. So is this actually going to make a different cutscene play out? Lost in time. Vesna's father was her tormentor. Fear guided her to the wise woman who sought help for her with the support of earthly and heavenly forces, but that didn't work. Desperate, Vesna reached for the last resort. She murdered her cruel father, handing him over to the nothingness. Entry added, Vesna. Vesna's life was determined by her cruel father. With no prospects and no hope of improvement in her situation, she went to extremes and killed her oppressor. It spawned a flaw in her that attracted the Bukovac. Ever since then, her life has been marked by the past and the impulsiveness stemming from violence. Oh, did we get her entry last time? Okay. Okay, jumping back to the save from before, this is interesting. So we did get her entry, because I thought we did, but I didn't remember reading that, and yeah, it's not the same entry. I am not infallible. I was certain it was Luke who had the flaw, but it turned out to be his wife who lured the Bukovac here. Her flaw was brought about by a family tragedy. Vesna killed her violent father, seeing no other way to save herself. That's interesting. So it's not just like choices in this game. Things can play out differently based on the information you actually uncover. Like, we completed that area without that information. But with more information, things are going to play out slightly differently, and it also impacts the actual character sheets, or entries, I mean. That's really interesting, because you would think, if anything, the character ones, you think these would be static. So I was not expecting that. Okay. Okay, yeah, because she's actually walked off. Like, this is actually going to play out different then. Alright, let's see what happens. I was not expecting this. I'm glad I did go back to check. Yeah, because it's changed from, like, to talk to Luca or at the clearing or whatever it is. Alright, we chatting?
Please open up. There's no need to be afraid. Just open the door.
You're gonna wear yourself out banging a door like that. Can't you see nobody there?
I'm looking for Vesna. I have to speak to her.
Am I stopping you? Nobody there. I'm sure she went to see the hubby at work. Go bother them in the clearing instead of pounding on an empty house door.
Thank you.
Okay, so it wraps back around to that. Is she going to come with us, I wonder, though? Because either way, this has to play out differently, because in the cutscene last time, it had us realizing it was Vesna. But we already know that now. And also, yes, it does seem like she's coming with us. But also, if we collapse, yeah, right, so... Right, Rasputin's words, that one was impossible. That seemed to be I guess maybe it could come up later in some odd way. But yeah, there was no way to actually get all of these because you couldn't get enough points. But we have cleared everything except for this one. And that is connected to Luca and her, like, so I wonder if we'll be able to clear that. Because I don't know what else that, yeah, it might come up, like, because of what we've got now, or I don't know. I do feel the need to click a lot more, and I feel justified in my previous clicking. What are you sniffing around for? Aren't you coming with me? Something? No? Clicky clicky. I hope we can clear all now, because I don't know what else that would be. A difficult love. Yeah, I mean, it might. I mean, we can only see.
Again.
It's Vesna.
Not much to think about here. If we can help Vesna, then get this nag quick to clearing like Mr. Shulsky asks.
Yeah, so we did get some slightly different dialogue there, and she came in, and yeah, she came with us, so... Okay. I'm so glad I checked now. You shouldn't have threatened my wife. Ooh, I didn't click around this place, did I? Is there anything we can see here? Nope. Cutscene.
Vesna, child. We have to talk.
I'm not here to fight.
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
I know what you did.
You don't know what you're saying.
On the contrary, she's the one who brought the Bukovac here. She killed Vasily. When the wise woman's spell didn't have an effect, you decided to finish him off yourself, didn't you? You're the one who killed your father.
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
Here you are, Bukovac. Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Okay, I'm guessing things are going to play out the same from here, so... I'll continue on and catch up back to where we were before in the old save, because I think that's worth doing. So I'll jump there and meet you there in a second. If anything else happens that's different, I'll show you guys, but otherwise, yeah, I'll just get back there and catch up.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
Then kill me too. I was there. I saw everything. Vasily, bah. You're big men now. But when he was beating Vesna for years, no one lifted a finger. Bah. Now you're all so brave against her. Go home, pray better, and leave her alone.
Oh wow, okay, so that did play out differently then. We didn't even have that choice or anything come up. Oh, alright. And yeah, I guess still... Yeah, a difficult love. I guess we still missed something for that. I don't know what that could have been. I don't know anything else I could have checked, but yeah, alright. Well, yeah, anyway, on to continue to catch up. Oh, nice. We just got up to 3 points when we just came down here, or, well, I guess we went down, then across, then back up. But either way, as soon as we entered this area, we went to level 3, so we are ahead on XP from going back, so that is nice. Yeah, anyway, still catching up. Oh, if you go out of the dialogue, like when there's that D2 option, the new salutors here hanging out. Interesting. Okay, we're all caught up. That was a bit of a detour, but we did see some new stuff. Kind of learned a bit more how things can work, like in terms of that it's not just dialogue choices that can impact how things play out, but also how much information we actually uncover, so... And that directly resulting in too, not just how things play out, but also potentially different entries for people, so... I definitely find that interesting. And yeah, both of those got concluded, so we got everything there. I must have I'm guessing maybe for this one I missed something earlier that went away or something maybe. I'm not sure. All the others are other than the Rasputin one we couldn't do, so that is all good. And yeah, we have a few new entries here. We have Wanda, the bold girl that approached me during the Tsar's speech, introduced herself only as Wanda. She was sneaking bullets in the nooks and crannies of her undergarments, and not for the first time. Intriguing. I helped Wanda get out of the kettle. On parting, she mentioned I could find her at Barak Roblitz's. I'll have to pop in there someday, as Wanda raved about... I said that weird. As Wanda raved about their donuts. Georgi Antonovich Skalon. Newly appointed by the Tsar, the Governor-General of Warsaw is not popular with the people. Skalon's first decision was to suppress the revolutionary terror with even greater terror from the authorities. It does not bode well. Tsar Nikolai II Romanov. Tsar Nikolai II Alexandrovich. Tsar Nikolai II Why am I having trouble with that? Tsar Nikolai II Alexandrovich Romanov, the Emperor of Russia, King of Poland, Grand Duke of Finland. He is visiting Warsaw with his family. Warsaw does not seem to care for him. Warsaw 1905. Warsaw is neither close nor distant to me. It is the city of my childhood, early youth, my first experiences. Oh yeah, we read that one last time. Okay. Southern Strodomierze. Rhythm permeates every brick here, every cobblestone, every rail. The racket of steam engine pistons, of hammers working in the soaring buildings, and the frenetic heartbeats, the stomp of marching protesters. I think we read that one. The dynamics of progress and change are overwhelming, intoxicating, and emboldening. I can hear the ripples of descent more and more clearly. The rhythmic pulse loosens the rivets, holding bilingual signboards together and unties corset knots. In this place you live in the here and now because the past reeks of decay, and it's too terrifying to think of what the future holds. Yeah, we did actually read that one. And then we have Pavonki. If time is humankind's most valuable currency, those here are bankrupt. In marble colosseums, bed-decked in bespoke sculptures, with inscriptions composed by poets and continuous supply of sumptuous wreaths still, they have a mix in their non-material accounts. In marble... I read that weird. In marble colosseums back... I apologize for my reading here sometimes. I'm trying to do my best. You think I'd be better at it by now. In marble mausoleums bedecked in bespoke sculptures, with inscriptions composed by poets and a continuous supply of sumptuous wreaths, still, they have nicks in their non-material accounts. Candles gutter out slowly, and sometimes someone throws fresh flowers as if in mockery. A bleak temple in honor of form without content. There used to be idyllic garden here established by Princess Czartoryska, with noble women dancing in Greek dresses. Now there is no laughter echoing among the ancient trees, only weeping. I have the impression that the story of Pavonki is a metaphor of the history of Warsaw. Yeah, I don't know how that Pavonki, I don't know how that works, so that's what the document says though. Alright. All good there. And we be clicking. We've got a... Oh, this is actually a bit of an area. Okay. I guess this was, yeah, I guess this is that. So these are kind of significant areas. So I guess we'll check around here, then we have to go to the cemetery. Alright. Sounds good. Oh, looks like we can't... Where are we? Station... Police station. Imperial Hotel. Apartment 213. Carriage, tram stop. A lot of locked places. I guess we'll just wander around. So I don't know how much like we'll be finding like in terms of observation stuff here. Oh, ball card. Carnival ball at the public casino before midnight. Okay. Ooh, we got XP for that. Oh, so that's we can travel with that. Gotcha. A few Copex and we'll go where you'll tell us to. Oh, that's the edge. I assume some of these lock places will be able to enter at some point, maybe? Okay, yeah. No interaction. Yeah, I don't know, maybe they'll open up later or something. We'll just keep wandering and clicking, I guess. Propaganda brochure. The sewers of the city of Warsaw as a tool used by Judaism and charlatans to destroy Polish agriculture and exterminate the Slavic population living by the Vistula River. The complete harmlessness of a cloacal waste to humans is evidenced by the booming health of the workers, specifically those engaged in cleaning the lavatories and the suburban farmers who mostly rely on human fertilizers, even during the spread of epidemic diseases. So what room is there for the existence of these disease-causing microbes? They're probably dreamed up in the empty heads of tabloid writers or the perverse brains of the ill-willed. Amidst the manure and hay, among the cattle and the simpletons, the eternal wisdom has descended upon mankind, a mankind corrupted by the theories and doctrines of pure reason, by the devices and constructs of capitalism, by the skullduggery and extravagance of the Jews, and it is used supernatural signs to guide the monarchs and the wise men to welcome the future savior of the world in a poor thatch in Bethlehem. Oi, oi, that was a read. Everything looks really good. I really like the style of everything. Yeah, there was a few places on the map that didn't say lock, so I don't know if we'll be able to actually go in those or... Because it was an apartment. Police station. Maybe what else was there? They're all locked. Right, the hotel. So there's an apartment along this way. We'll come back to the police station. No observation thing. So one thing I did notice when we were clicking with the observation things is it like puts out like a circle around us. So if it's not doing that, I don't know if that's like an indication that there's nothing to find at the moment or... Because it could mean there's nothing in the area. Otherwise it would be doing that maybe. I'm curious what this apartment is though. Forgive me, kind sir. The horse thinks of booze. I am sober, I can assure you. Sounds legit. I didn't see or hear anything. Okay. Guess we can't go in there? Gotta make sure we check everywhere. I never know when there's some little thing on the ground. And it's all XP. We have 4 points at the moment. We should probably use some of them maybe. But yeah, I guess we'll check the hotel and the police station. Then we better attend the funeral. That is probably a thing to do. Another locked one. I assume we can't go in there. No. Hello. Oh, Popo. Alright, that's where we started, wasn't it? Yeah. Catch a tram? Okay, we've got like a few travel options. Interesting, interesting. Oh, that hits the same. Okay, I guess we don't have access to the hotel then, right? Okay. Seems like the police station's the only place we can actually access then. Oh, I've been using WASD to walk, which I really like, but you can actually just hold your mouse button down, which is actually pretty nice for like navigating around there. Yeah, that's actually, that's pretty good actually. It works well. You can just sort of hold it anywhere and it'll just, yeah. Yes, police station. Also, let's just take a look here, because I'm curious if like what's with the middle part, like are these the only skills that we can get? And then those are, like, that's Upia's skills, that's Bukovac's skills. Because if so, like, we don't have, like, a ton of skills we actually can get ourselves. But also, like, I guess we can't get Upia's skills till we complete our own? Perfectionism makes every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. It does sound like a useful one, doesn't it? Like, it's not crazy, but it probably would help. Like, if we have it on, like, the thing we're going to use first. Like, for example, we could have it on, like, the reduced focus one. And that way, like, we kind of set things up to reduce the focus and then maximize what we're going to hit. That could be good. Okay, I think what we're going to do, I'm going to do a quick save. Then we can check this out and then reload, because I want to see what happens when we get to, like, here. So let's just unlock that. Oops. So now we can get that. Action reaction. Adrenaline rush. Increases. So is that a skill for us still? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's a tier 2 one. Interesting. Okay, so I guess you just get different. It just seems weird that they're in the middle like that, I guess. Okay. But I guess, also we got 4 heart. So I guess this doesn't count. Yeah, that just isn't an actual skill. It doesn't give any bonus. Oh, this upgrade permanently increases health points by 2. Interesting. So that doesn't give you a heart thing either. But yeah, I guess you just get different skill lines. Like, we can get up to here on all of them, but then you need the salutor to get the next skill line. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought it must be, like, connected to them, but I guess not. So I don't know if they just have static skills that don't upgrade or anything. Also, yeah, there's a lot we're going to meet. I guess each one of them will be a salutor. But there's only, what, yeah, there's 6 more shown there. But there's still 4 more beyond that. Okay. Alright, just good to know how it works, so we'll reload it for now. And we will see what's going on at the police station. If we can go in. It might not even let us, but it seems to be accessible. Yeah. Jacket off? Are we holding a book in our hand? Oh, no, it looked like it. Maybe I should rat that grafter to the chief. I always forget. Oh, how do you pronounce it? I kind of just want to say Stanislaw. Stanisław. That's what it is. Stanisław. Stanisław Szulski. Widely respected citizen, thaumaturge, philanthropist, entrepreneur, father and husband. Died suddenly on August 31st at the age of 64. Oh, right. Because I guess we don't get information instantly, do we? So he died 8 days ago. See, he actually died before we arrived in the first area. A service for the repose of his soul will be held at St. Charles Borromeo Church on Saturday, September 7th at 11, to which his daughter would like to invite all relatives, friends, and acquaintances. Okay. And so I guess it was known that he's a thaumaturge then. Interesting. Because a lot of that's still unclear about like how many people know things. I mean, it does seem to be a more established thing then. People do know it is a real thing and everything. But I guess some think they're charlatans and that kind of stuff. But is it common to let people know you're a thaumaturge? Because I mean, with protests going on and stuff, maybe it's starting to become more dangerous to let people know, or... yeah. Not sure. My back's killing me and my knees are cracking, my neck hurts. That's rough. Note, when recruiting for the gendarmerie, it is recommended to reject the following candidates immediately. Persons related to rebels and troublemakers, Jews, thaumaturges. Any deviation from these instructions must be very well argued. Okay. Not a big fan of the Jews, apparently. Guess that did happen from time to time in history. Just a little bit. Ay, ay, ay. Orders. During the time of our gracious Tsar of all Russia's visit to Warsaw, it is necessary to enhance a sense of security. Therefore, I order that the number of patrols must be doubled. All station chiefs are required to comply with the order immediately. Illegible signature. It's locked. Oh. Wanted notice. To all police chiefs of Warsaw, beware of Aberksy Nidzik, leader of the Shivs gang. Oh, that was the same. I probably already butchered that name once before, huh? Wanted list. 1002 Maria Bakowa, 54 years old, residing in Warsaw, Old Praga. Oh, is it Praga? I feel like that... I remember seeing that name in the list. But I think it was like... no, it was Praga. Oh, hell yeah. Residing in Warsaw, Old Praga. Accused of complicity in stealing 2,000 ruble worth of Dutch pomade. Wanted. Description. Short in stature, black hair, small hazel eyes, 3 scars on the right leg. Warsaw, August 3rd, 1905. 1003. Jeffis Zusk... oh my god, these names, man. It'd be so much easier not let's playing with these names. You could just like butcher them in your head, no one has to know. Jeffis Zuskuk Mezerius. Oh, I don't even know. Serving time in prison on Zielna Street. Escaped from the hospital of Pokorna Street, where he was treated on August 2nd, 1905. Description. Tall in stature, frail, small round face, dark hair, small black eyes, small black nose, 19 years old. 1004. Newdorf Isaac, 18 years old, son of Lejbos, formerly residing in Minsk, Mazowiecki, on Lucas Street, accused of stealing fowl, then fled in an unascertained direction. Minsk, Mazowiecki, August 14th, 1905. Oh, I'm so sorry to several countries right now. Ay, ay, ay. I'm too old for this shit. Even Rozhik Bazaar is expensive lately. I'm still afraid to something. Oh, it is going to be a theme. Appreciating the authenticity, but oh my, it is so hard to figure out how to pronounce some of these. Because even me, I'm just trying to go like English on what the letters kind of look like. But then you have like examples like that one that looks like Pawazki or Pawazki or something, but it's like Povonki. So even if I'm half sounding them out in a way that makes sense, it's not necessarily correct. But yeah, I guess that's it for in here. No one to like chat to or anything. Yeah. Alright, I guess we'll have to come back here at some point. I guess we, yeah, I guess we better be heading to the funeral. It's probably somewhat of a priority, huh? Alright, well, I'm pretty sure this guy's been drinking, but we'll hope for the best. Carriages seem safe-ish. On to the funeral. I guess we'll get to see your sister too, so that's nice. Hopefully. Obviously, like, I mean, the circumstances around our father's death is concerning. Oh. Oh, I thought they said mansion for a second. I was like, Shulsky family mausoleum. I mean, we got a mausoleum though. That sounds fancy. Brochure. The Grand Derby. On pole, Makoto Whiskey. October 5th, 2 p.m. Oh, so many names. So many countries. I'm sorry. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, enough of this moaning. Let's go get something to eat. Shady guy, huh? Okay, we'll come back to you. What the fuck is this? A party job like that should get you sent to Siberia. That's rough. Got another job at the factory with kids, but still. I do like the random, like, dialogue. But it does seem like a few of them repeat a bit too often. They kind of stand out being, like, so far apart with the same people type thing. Not a big deal. We've already got one magician laying here. Folks are scared. Oh, tram, right. Drink hot chocolate? Maybe. Note with an advertisement. Men's tailor, Roche Dobrutsky, accepting all manner of tailoring work, offering the lowest possible prices. Expect thoroughness, tastefulness, and diligence from start to the finishing touch. 11 Prosner Street, entry from the front. That's what she said. Sorry. A sweet aftertaste with a hint of bitterness. A postcard from the overseas world, where the song of heavenly birds meets the rattle of slave chains. Oh, our first sketch. Oh, cool. Ooh, also XP. Even better. Digging, digging. Dead bodies here. Something. Okay, so maybe the stars are going to be things like that. Where are we at? That's locked. Alright, so I guess we'll check down here, go talk to them. I do like that, like, exploring everywhere is kind of encouraged by the fact that, like, the little notes and things give you XP. Although, I mean, I like it. It's probably not as good for some people, because some people really prefer to stick to, like, the main stuff. And, like, they'll just want to experience the main story. They're not really going to care about reading the little notes and stuff. Like, I love that. But, and especially because this is voice actor too, some people really just want to go more straight at it. But there's a lot of XP so far from these little notes. Like, even if you're not going to read them, you do have to explore quite a bit to find them also. I love it. Might be a little mix for some people. I could see that. Who, like, don't want to be missing out on pretty significant XP and just want to focus. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, I'm really loving this game so far.
Excuse me, what's going on here?
They're burying Satan in sacred ground.
Some of those assembled believe it to be sacrilege. Konstancja Szabłowska, the Warsaw courier. What is your opinion, considering the book at your side?
He's a tempermancer. Don't let him through.
Okay, so the book really is like a straight giveaway then. Okay, so I guess people are pretty public about that. Okay. Say what you think about it first.
Please, quote me.
Admit that they're right. Mock them. Oh, I don't... Yeah, we'll mock them. I want to feed.
These people, including this gentleman, are complete idiots. They'll know very well that thaumaturges are immune to death.
You don't say.
And now, if you'll excuse me.
No, you can't go any further.
Yeah, so wide option circles back round. Okay. Tell him to get out of your way.
I'm asking you kindly get out of my way before things get nasty.
Get that heretic with fire and sword.
Oh ho. You say get me with fire and sword? I say I get XP. Delicious. Selecting as of salutor. Oh yeah. Alright, OP, you're up. I'll trust the green thing. So what do we got here? Yeah, this seems yeah. Some of them have like high focus, some very low. Yeah, I guess we'll just focus on you to start then. Oh, enemy reinforcements on the way. Yeah, I guess you just gotta be like quick, I assume. Yeah, it doesn't show when. I guess you just want to be as fast as possible. Right, we'll add the suffering on him, and Upia can knock the focus on you. I mean, I feel like not very smart fighting someone they know is a thaumaturge. I'm just saying. Not the smartest move. Go, Upia, go. His attacks seem a lot more deadly. Also, I think part of my oh wait, what do we want to do here? I think we'll just go damage. Yeah, I think part of my confusion with this move, the Bloody Penance, because it does say the target's health points determine how much damage. But I kind of assumed that would still be showing, like it's showing 10 there. I've seen it show other numbers. But yet, it does seem to do different damage, so I don't know if maybe like, if we hit him first, maybe that lowers the health, which lowers the damage? It could be like that. Alright, we'll just go with that, because that gives us a bit of a health restore anyway. Nice. And quick attack to finish. Oh. Okay. Traits. Enemy can have a trait that makes them immune to your attacks. Traits are related to different dimensions and they can be disabled. Disabling traits. To disable an enemy trait, attack them with a salutor that belongs to the same dimension as the trait. Note that if you don't have the required dimension force, you can take away all the opponent's focus and launch a strong attack. I see. Oh, it's still you. So is that... Right, the heart trait. Reduce damage taken by 80%. Oh, that's... Yeah, that is significant. Okay. So that is a slow attack. But right, so that's doing 18 damage right now. Okay, we'll make sure... Yeah, we'll go for a planned attack. So we want to make sure to see if my theory is correct, right? We're not going to lower the health because we will be going second. So UPS should do 18. Okay, yeah. Oh. Wait, what attack did I use? I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, so I guess maybe every other time I used that, we just attacked first, so it made it go lower, and yeah. That might explain it, so I gotta remember that. Didn't I just use planned attack? Why did he use a gun this time? Is it because he has a gun? I'm not sure. Well, either way, we'll stick with those. No, okay, interesting. That was a quick attack, so why is he using the gun now? Huh. That's really interesting. I guess maybe we match our opponent's style? Like if they're going fists, we go fists?
That was so enchanting. Spectacular. You with a scowl and a puffed out chest, and them dropping like flies in the blink of an eye? Collapsing on their own, becoming delirious? Extraordinary.
No,
Can we
you.
meet for an interview?
Thank you, but I'm already late.
Interesting woman. Just, you know, shot that shit out of the guy, and she's like, oh my, wonderful. Obituary notice. To the late Franziak Hilmentel, went to be with the Lord following brief yet painful agony, having received the sacraments on August 18th, 1905 at the age of 65. The bereaved family is asking all relatives and friends to join them at the funeral service held at St. Anna's Church on Krakowski Przedmiecz. Isn't that the end of another word? Yeah, I think that's like Yetsia. Przedmiecz. On August 25th at 11, followed by the transfer of the body to the family tomb at Pawonki Cemetery? Pawonki Cemetery. Oh, this is gonna be a pattern. Was there anything else changed? No, okay. Parish announcements. Saturday 7 AM. Votive service in honor of Our Lady of the Rosary, for the intention of the brothers and sisters of the Confraternity of Holy Rosary. 9 AM Holy Mass, which will be followed by the recitation of the Litany of Loreto, with a prayer for the conversion of sinners. Okay. Stanisław Szulski, widely respected citizen, thaumaturge, philanthropist. Oh, that was... Yeah, we got that notice, didn't we? I just can never remember Stanisław Szulski. I'm sure it sounds a lot better with an accent. Okay, I got a few more things to read, looks like. Who kicked the bucket here? For the funeral? You've just made it, sir. Rep Marja Wisnowski, Polish stage artist. My beloved daughter, a woeful mother. Yeah, even these give like chunk of XP. Here lies Jan Shimialek, our dear friend. In 1981, he met his end. What he is now lies deep inside. What he was, never you mind. What else we got going on? Any clicking to be done? I assume we're heading that way. But yeah, like reading even those like gives like as much or more XP than some of the observation things. So we better make sure we check around. Tomb, Graf, Friedrich Karl Nesselrode, 1786 to 1868. Sane Totscher, Mary Mukanoff, Ruth Bay Im, 1822 to 1874. Caligars. Oh man, my tongue can't keep up. Anyone this way that wants me to read their name and have to apologize afterwards? No? Okay. No worries, no worries. It's understandable. So that was another one that way. Oh, I gotta go this way anyway. Oh, it's a talk. Okay. Mr. Shulsky.
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat.
Mordecai Hayat, I wanted to offer my condolences.
Thank you.
Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away? Was that his cause of death? His heart?
I don't think so. So you don't know the cause of your father's death? Quip that your father didn't have a heart? Seems like not the time or place, but... we gotta feed, right?
We've ruled out any coronary causes since the doctors couldn't confirm whether the deceased had a heart.
Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
Yeah, I mean, how do you respond to someone who says that? Got to feed the pride, though. I guess. They say you have to cut off a thaumaturge's head after they die. Must be why they cremated him. Or to hide evidence.
I knew you'd turn up.
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Stasha loved you in his own way. You look well. Ligia said he found some quack healer.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You don't recognize me, do you? But do you remember who taught you how to shoot starlings?
Uncle Voronian, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I probably wouldn't recognize myself anymore. Go look in on your sister, she's worried. We'll talk at home.
Sister?
Victor. I'm so glad you came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad too. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but... for now, I don't have time to think things through calmly.
Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but... what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late, and we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
Okay, two things real quick. One, he said Ligia, didn't he? That other guy. But it's like Ligia in that document I mentioned. It's L-E-E-G-Y-A-H. Which I originally said, I think, Ligia. And then I thought it was like Ligia. But then I realized I'd misread, and it says like Ligia. But he said Ligia. I mean, I've noticed that like a little bit. Like, I love the voice acting in this, but there does seem to be a little inconsistently. Like how sometimes he says, what is it, like salutor, and then that one time he said like salutor with more emphasis. There's been a couple of things like that. Not a big deal, just I noticed it. And also just then, one of the lines of dialogue wasn't read. It's getting late and we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. Then it jumped. It didn't have a I'll wait with Uncle in front of the cemetery gate. I wonder if they like forgot to record that line or something. And say goodbye to your father, put that off until later. I mean, I may as well.
Fine, let's get this over with. So, it was me who got it right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago.
Damn. That's, okay. Read the obituary aloud.
After brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself? A tyrant, bigot, and liar, mistakenly absolved, died after suffering all too briefly. That's better. Definitely closer to the truth.
That's rough. Leave now that you've said your goodbyes. Say goodbye sincerely. Mention the dream you had after Rasputin hypnotized you. Also, where is Raspi boy?
The day you died, you visited me in my dreams. I was a child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong. I've come back with 2 salutors.
Wait a second, actually. That's another thing that's odd. I could have swore at the beginning of the game it was September 5th. But didn't we see in the paper that he died like on August 31st? But he said, like, has that come up before? Like the dream was like the day he died. But that's not correct, right? No, absolutely me wrong on that one. It comes up August 31st. I don't know where I got September 5th from. I guess we'll say goodbye sincerely, mainly because I want to hear the option. It's extra dialogue.
I'm sorry there are so many things I didn't get to say to your face. All those years, I said them over and over to myself in my head. How you were never able to admit a mistake. You never sought blame in yourself. Someone else was always guilty, never you. Mother because she wanted something for herself in life. Ligia because she wasn't born a boy. Me because I was born a thaumaturge, but I didn't want to live following your principles. And now...
Okay, Ligia. I can see how it shows as Ligia now. It's like Ligia. Okay, that's making more sense to me now. It's nice actually hearing names from characters. Leave now that you said your goodbyes.
Farewell, Father.
Hello?
Am I intruding?
Yeah, a little bit. Say he interrupted your moment of personal reflection. I mean, yeah, literally, yeah.
I was reflecting at the grave of my beloved father.
You tricked me. I heard something else. Stanisław and I were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Victor Szulski, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
Okay, who is this guy? You couldn't have waited till I like came out of here or anything? You just had to be eavesdropping? You know, it's fine. Well, feed the floor.
With all due respect, this is my personal business. It was my father who knew you, not me.
True. Please forgive me. I meant no harm. Again, my condolences.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Kanieczkin. Ivan Kanieczkin. Goodbye.
Such interesting friends you had. I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
Why do I feel like we're going to fight that guy at some point? Oh, got some journal updates. Tombstone. Josefina Szulska. Ni Hohenlohe. I'm sure I got at least one of them names right. Nikodem Szulski.
Grandpa Nikodem, a thaumaturge. I barely remember him.
Nikodem. What do we get there? Oh, Northern Shrodomyesti. Elegant squares and plazas are frequented during the day by distinguished saunterers, police patrols, and highbrow hastening to their offices. I know every corner, every street. My old stomping ground. Yeah, where's Raspi at? Oh, interesting. So they get updated. Rasputin, on the pretext of some strange and disturbing visions, decided to accompany my war trip to Warsaw. Oh, okay. Alexander Voroman. Uncle Sasha is our mother Nadia's brother. Always kind and good-natured, he watched us grow up. I'm not very close with his son Petya, even though we are of similar age. Mordechai Charge. I met Mordechai Charge. I don't remember how to say it. I met Mord at the funeral. He introduced himself as an acquaintance of the deceased. He asked me an odd number of questions and was keenly interested in the way my father died. Ivan Konechkin. At my father's funeral, I was startled by a certain Ivan Konechkin. He mentioned he had known my father, and that he knew all about him. Okay. Oh, it's tad rainy. So where are we going now? Do we have like a... I guess we'll be getting another location? Maybe we have to go to the tram? Oh, the rain and like the wet weather, that looks really good. Oh, hello.
We can go. The hardest thing was getting the lid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown, but I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Love at a funeral. Eros post-mortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning to fraternize with bachelors? Konstantia Shabwowska, the Warsaw Courier. Could I ask for a brief comment?
Hyena.
Thank you. And you, sir?
Okay, I already like that guy. How's Lydia? Lydia? I want to get the names right. Lydia. How's Lydia? If she ought to intervene, don't cause problems for her. Chase the hyena away. Well, yeah, also, yeah, she was talking about, yeah, explain that you're Lydia's brother.
We're twins, my dear lady.
The Shulskis reunited. You don't look like a horrid cripple. Why did you leave Warsaw so quickly?
Don't tell her anything. She'll write whatever she wants anyway. And we'd better get going.
Chase the hyena away. I feel like just following our pride, at least it kind of mixes things up, right? It gives me a reason to not like circle around like which one I want to pick.
I suggest you leave. Otherwise, I'll overlook your womanhood and make sure you can never pronounce a single syllable correctly again.
You'd permit that to happen, Judge? Maybe I should write about this.
And who would let you print it?
Someday the press will get the Russian boot off its neck, Judge.
I'm afraid none of us will live to see the day, my dear. Come on, children. I'm sure my Petya is already waiting for us at home.
I'd love to see my cousin.
Are you coming with us?
Okay, that answer he gave, much more extreme than I was expecting. Oh my god. So you want some time alone? Agree. I mean, I feel like we should. I just don't know what this is going to mean, like... Because this could be like, if we say we want some time alone, will that give us a chance to explore and then we'll meet up with them later? It kind of could mean that. We'll double back if we need to.
Thank you, but if you don't mind, I'd prefer to spend some time alone.
Remember, we're waiting with the lawyer.
And look after yourself. It is not the city you remember anymore.
Okay, yeah, go to your family's home. Yeah, so it is. Okay, nice. Because there could be other stuff around. Do we have that on the map now? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, awesome. Well, I think we might leave it here for part 3. I think that's probably a good stopping point. We can pick up next time. We'll have a little wander around, see if there's anything else going on. And then, yeah, we'll head to our family home. See what, Because, I mean, we seem to come from a family of some significance. Because even back at the start when we got to Warsaw and that, there was those like, where the guy got arrested and stuff and we almost started them fights and that. He like put his name out there like it was significant, like, as one of the choices, so. Because we're not exactly sure what his father was into yet. Like, he seems to be well known and respected by some and referred to as an entrepreneur and stuff, but like, what level was he exactly at? Like, what was his business kind of stuff? Like, yeah, there's still some unknowns, but we have a mausoleum. So I assume we're coming from a wealthy family, and yeah, some significance on that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just really enjoying this, and thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying. Thank you for bearing with me through the names and my inconsistent levels of being able to read things and going back and forth and wanting to find everything. And yeah, I don't know, I'm really enjoying it, so I guess that's mostly what's important. As long as a few of you are on the way with me, that's good. But I'll try and like do better with stuff and that. Just I really want to do everything. I don't want to miss things, and I do want to try and get the names right. But some of them are like, you know, I don't even know how I would look them up. I'd have to like find the individual characters and this and that. So it definitely helps when you hear other characters say names. Yeah. All right. Be well, everyone. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in part 4 soon. Bye bye.